and she said a lot of things. That she's the one behind what is happening to my office, and there's a snake. And whenever I open the safe, it comes mysteriously.
And the snake takes the cash. Takes the cash. Snake takes cash.
Under normal circumstances, I don't think that snake can swallow any money. But in a situation where corruption has entered the blood of every Nigerian, even mosquito can swallow 100 million. Mosquito can swallow 100 million.
Let me see now.
Well, I heard the news and I was surprised because it sounded unbelievable. It's not something that is beyond something that anybody could comprehend, because how could a snake not swallow 36 million? It's not. I don't think it's something reasonable to think about, something reasonable to comprehend, let's say.
It is completely atrocious for the person in charge of that fund to say that 6 million naira were being swallowed by mysterious snakes. It is an excuse that cannot be that is not acceptable.
Taking cash.
Is it card or cash? No cash. No, it's cash. No, not card.
Is it the card or the cash?
Say where is it? After I said.
Seriously, nothing was amounting to anything.
But is it the cash that the snake is?
Cash.
Cash.
Not card. You know that because they have card. No, that's not one. As I know that they don't eat cash. It's cash.
And cannot be, heard from any other person. She can look for another excuse, but for him to say that the 6 million naira is being swallowed by a mysterious snake, it's unbearable, and it's something that the ear cannot hear.
I think if the person actually has a witness, or somebody is actually a witness of the person, then let the person prove it. But if not that, I think it's not realistic.
I think that is a cover-up. That is the way I look at it. It is a cover-up. The woman should tell us what happened to the money. As simple as that. Let him tell us what happened to the money. Enough of that.
Human beings, they have several devices of doing things wrong. When something is wrong, sometimes they continue to use one symbolic language or one way or the other to cover themselves. For me in particular, they are the snake. They are the architects for those things. They just use that one as a symbol. Say snake came, drove everybody away. Okay, after the snake drove everybody away, how come the money disappear? So the people still come back. They come back later after the snake came in. Why was the money not eaten? You see, we should not deceive ourselves. When something happens, people try to use one way or the other to cover up. It's a cover up, and that is a problem of Nigeria. This cover up is a caca-worm.
That story was so funny, very, very funny. Even when I read that story from the Facebook, I was even laughing because I don't see how snake, there's no bush, nothing. We enter into office, not even the reception. Inside the manager or MD or whatsoever they may call it, and go and swallow. He did not even swallow 1,000. He swallowed millions of naira. And later on, the snake come back. I don't know whether the snake come back to for me the money back, or he come back for them to show the snake. But my question is, who catch the snake? Who catch that snake? And how did they find out that it's snake that swallowed the money? Who see that snake? If I can say, they're supposed to arrest that person, that particular person who say it's snake. So he can come and explain the color of the snake, and the time the snake entered, and how manage the snake swallow, and how he take note that the snake is back. So come and bring the money back. Thank you, my fellow Nigerians.
Nigeria is deceiving us day by day. this story that this was happening in the country. Since it's not supposed to happen, they will tell us that this was happening, this was happening. But let Nigeria remember that nobody is a virgin in this country anymore. Let Nigeria remember that nobody is small picking for this country. Let them stop deceiving us. See this Nigeria today. Nobody safe on this country safe. Seeing these people carry money everywhere by taking travel all over the country. People are here in Nigeria suffering, dying every day.
The snake that swallowed the money. The snake saw paper. He did not swallow. He swallowed 1,000, swallowed 100,000, swallowed 1 million. He did not stop. Continue 2 million, 20 million, 36 million. That story is not pure, I beg.
Nigeria is a movie industry now, don't you know? Nigeria as a whole is a movie industry. Imagine anaconda. We have anaconda in Nigeria, so that's what is happening. Everywhere you go, you see people swallowing money. It's human being that is the snake now. Are you looking for snake? It's human being. So they will continue doing the same thing until this government moves away to another people come. All we pray for is a better government. I keep praying for this government. If they will change, better. If they won't change, fine. But I keep praying that God will give us people who will lead us aright in this nation. By God's grace, we'll get those people very soon. Distraction. All of us are already ready now. My PVC is already ready. So every other person should get his PVC. It's February, I think, February 14, 2019. So by then, we'll go and vote. Put the right person there. That's all. We don't need to, if you like, let them swallow the whole country. February 14, we will still change them. Simple. No matter what they like, let them do. But February 14 next year is our election day. Case closed.
It's surprising, you know. But amazingly, animals taking over the economy of this country. We had a bird flu, we had Ebola by rats, animal things. Now, snake taking 36 million naira for this same country. I mean, say very soon now you go see where pastors go they pray, say snake, come and be my member. So you can pay tithe, you can pay offering with this money. It's crazy. In this same country, I go see where they go party, I go see where all those party men go they sing the hail snake. Ejo in la today, 36 million naira ejo today. In this same country, it's crazy. But amazingly, joke apart, we don't know where we're going anymore. I can snake, leave goats, leave fowl, and swallow 36 million naira. Wait. So we're confused. Well, I think Nigeria are more sensible than this, but if this is happening, then we're keeping mute about it. It's crazy. Even as a comedian, I tell people, it is high time we, the youth, to stand up. You know, everyone should be an activist in this country. We can't be a dummy. We are not dummies. It's crazy. It's insane. In fact, I don't know. But I know next year by this same time, JAMB will put on for question. He said, find the missing 36 million naira by the use of the APC formula.
You see the money. Later, like 3 days, we had there was a bed, we covered the money from the snake or something. You see that very money. How we say everything were all planned. Go to well, how can you tell us snakes swallow money? She not today. That's planned by those government. You all see the snake you see on the picture. That very snake was said swallowed a woman like 2 years ago. Yeah, that very snake itself said it to swallow a woman. So that very snake swallowed 36 million again. This is Nigeria. Anything can happen. But you know what, Mr. President, we don't need you in 2019. Huh? Muritala was going down while lying now to show Johnny Koro. So you bad around Laya will show Jukoko. We won't know Baby Ogun Biafra Siko Jukukoro. Our Morile de Nigeria north south to the west. 1960 Lotin Taokoba Birutaribo West. We are the giants of Africa government wake up come on nest. Tomorrow ladies are the youth and we here to do the best. It's your boy J Prize Oshamo.
Well, it's a sad reality to hear that such amount of money disappeared and somebody fabricated a story that a snake enter an office and they run away. And in such environment that are highly developed and advanced, that is, there's nothing like Bush that would have thought that they are living with such rodent that would have happened. It's another way of stealing money. If they have a video evidence that show that snake run into the office and they run away and the snake swallow the money, let them present that as an evidence so that we can now believe that snake is now the new way of stealing money. That snake has now become a human being that can go around sleeping around or catch a weird catch of that amount. Otherwise, they should keep their mouth shut and that story should be investigated. Corruption has different dimensions. Corruption has different tactics. If Nigerians keep quiet, that is how we find ways that Nigerian monies are losing, federal government money, and the hard-earned public money are losing in the guise of fabricated stories. You see, Nigerians, the government in power, oppositions have tactics of diverting attention from the issues on ground. Maybe there's a pressing issue to be discussed, but they must look for something to talk that will divert the press or divert the masses so that they will focus on things that does not matter. For me, I see it as a distraction. For me, I see diversional tactics. For me, I see it as an attempt to create another story so that people will lose focus on what matters most. It may not really be 2019. It could be the issue of fuel. It could be the issue of Fulani herdsmen. It could be issues of scarcity of food. It could be issue of employment. It could be issue of a failing government. It could be issue at the moment that APC government has failed in all ramifications. So looking for something to say to justify a reason that cannot be verified.
That, you see, we should not deceive ourselves. Snake did not have hand. There is no amount of bigness that you can see in that snake that will swallow in 36 million naira raw cash. So let us stop deceiving ourselves. The people that hide the money, the people that keep the money, they are the ones that they say is snake. Let them go and bring it out. And if they didn't bring it out, let government persecute them so that they can bring the money out. There is nothing like snake will eat money. How big is the snake? You see a python? Python will not even eat people. Python eat human beings and a big animal. When time python see back, it will pass there and it will go. So let them go and look for their money. They are the chief that carry the money. That is my opinion. They don't see government to prosecute them. That's all. My sister, is a fake news. All the thing that is happening now, killing of ex-man, stealing of money and this thing, for the coming election not to hold is a distraction that we just need to avoid and face what is reality.
Okay, first of all, I got to hear about it this morning and I thought of it as stupid because first of all, it's not possible for a snake to eat the 6 million in JAMB office when they're asking an official what happened to the money. The truth is this country has really gone, I don't know the exact words to qualify it, but things have gone awkward, things have really gone weird, things have really changed and not for the better though. But I think why such things, why we hear of such funny things in this country is because of the state of things. Now, I'm not going to judge anybody or say the money was taken by someone in the office, but what I would say is a snake cannot, a mysterious snake cannot go to JAMB office. Why did he think of JAMB office? Was it sent there by an evil spirit or what? Please, it's weird, it's strange. I don't believe so. I believe somewhere, somehow, somebody must have mishandled and misappropriated those funds, and which is normal in this country. So,
you know, Nigeria is actually a place where animals actually are becoming the talk of the town. 36 million naira is not actually small. That's almost $100,000. Speak. I don't know when snakes became lions that they have to swallow that huge sum. But it's obvious if human beings are actually the snakes, but let me not, it wasn't for me though. But I know it's actually not fair. Snakes can actually swallow that. Maybe humans have become snakes though.
Man, it's ridiculous, trust me. It just shows how much they take us for a fool in this country. Like, how would you say a snake stole or swallowed 15 or is it 36 million? It doesn't just make sense. Like, they really take us for a fool in this country, like for real.
Actually, when I heard the story, you know, I was confused. I was like, how is it possible for a snake to swallow money? You know, I was just confused. Like, it's kind of funny, you know.
What I think about the 36 million is that, you know, this country, we don't understand again. You understand? They say that this country, if I use the term, the Biafrans, they call it a zoo. Because how can a snake enter an office and steal 36 million? I don't really believe that shit. I think it's a propaganda. I think it's an excuse that they are using. They are using the excuse to steal money.
Can a snake swallow money? That is one question. Animal cannot eat money. If they have to turn to a snake, that means it's someone that turned into a snake. A money cannot be swallowed by an animal. So I don't have no head where an animal can eat money. It should be a fake news. And if not be a fake news, that means someone have turned into a snake. Or the sign of love, either to your relative or to anyone else, not for yourself alone.
Well, to me, I think it's one of those rumors online. So I don't believe such thing is existing. It's a normal thing. People come up with news and all that. So I don't believe that's mysterious to me, and I don't think it exists. So I don't believe in rumors.
But this is so incredible, and to me, I think it's unbelievable. How can a snake swallow 36 million? Probably there's something fishing. They need to ask that person. They need to probe that person that is in charge of the JAMB office, the officials, I mean. Thank you.